Alright, so I got this wood burning thing I'm going to use to cut open my tail light. It's like 10 bucks at Walmart. Comes with a bunch of different tips. This one's the best one. Tried using this stupid one. It didn't work. So I'm going to cut along my top leading edge right here. Not up on the crown, but down here. All the way around till right here. You got to transition into the flat and cut straight in it right here. All the way along this edge. And once you get over here, this one's the tricky side. You have to cut into this bottom edge right here. The second roll. You see the one that goes all the way through right here. And then when it comes up here, you got to follow this crease that's in the actual tail light. You can see right here. You'll be cutting into that crease in there on the back. So you just kind of, you gotta have a feel for it. It's not tough, but I'll show you after I get it cut open where the line is. Alright, when you're cutting this, you want to kind of keep it as straight as you can, applying steady pressure, and you can see the red marker behind your cut knowing you're going all the way through, but you don't want to go too deep because you don't want to hit your lens. Just trying to keep it straight and even. It just slices right through. You can see this on the video, but you can actually see yourself cutting through there, and you see the plastic rolling up on the edge. But after we're done, we're going to knock all that plastic off so it's not there. But this way you can see what you're doing and not cut into your lens or any other crazy part of your tail light. And it allows you to follow a line versus the back of it. You can't really see where you're going.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it, just sawing right through there. There's a small black line that runs the whole length of the tail light, and that's what I'm cutting. Cut all the way around my tail light, or melted around it. Now to get it out, you'll have little burrs that hang it up. You may have to use a screwdriver and kind of just twist it. Don't pry on it too much, but just a little twist and it'll come out. And when you do get it out, you will have plastic rolled up over the edges here, which you're going to want to just peel all that stuff off all the way around, blah blah blah, and up here. You don't want to really put it back together with that stuff on there. You'll be able to see it possibly, but it'll flake right off. It may take a little more than a thumbnail, but peel all that off. Then I'm going to mask it up. When you mask it, you can leave this clear or chrome down here and just mask over this. I painted mine because the first time I cut my tail light apart, I cut it right here and it came through. So the reason I painted my top and bottom, but you can leave it chrome if you want, I guess. I'm gonna paint mine and show you how to put it together as soon as the paint's done. In your light, get down in the corners. I just use a little flathead, kind of tap it down in there. Let's get it out of the way. Do that all the way around, then I'll take this little razor knife, little big guy, and run it through the creases and take all this off so that it gets painted. Alright, as you can see, I got my tail light here painted. Did 4 coats of matte black. Put it in the oven for 20 minutes, 170 degrees. Let the paint dry a little faster. Now, what I'm doing is I put it back in, fit it up real good, and I tacked the corners basically. And I'm going to do it along the edges. I'm just going to melt this plastic back together, like smudge it together. Using the same tip I used to cut it apart. It works really well. So after I got a few spots tacked up. I'll let it dry for a second. Basically all the corners and stuff. Same thing. I'm just going to go around and melt it all together. Each side towards the center. And it goes together really good. So I guess melting it apart works pretty good because you have this plastic you can use to squeeze it back together. Now I'm just going to go around and do the rest of it. And when I'm done, I'll go over it with some silicone just to be safe. But as far as tools you'll need, like I said, the $10 burner, flathead screwdriver, a couple razor blades, some masking tape, and some paint. And that's about it. I guess the only other thing is, whenever you're cutting it apart, as you can see the cracks in there, just probe it to see wherever you come through, because you don't want to actually burn through the housing. You want to burn through the edge of it. So just probe it, and you see where you're at, and you like your line, flip it back over and follow your line down. And the bottom, you got to be careful because you can actually burn through your lens. So you want to just stay barely off of this and slice through this way. Like I said, you can always check your progress on the other side. And that's pretty much it. Just be careful. This thing allows you to move slow. It's not like a Dremel or something. A Dremel, you can't really feel for it. This one you get a feel for it, and it's not too fast. You can't mess up. Well, you can, but it's not so fast. And that's it.